Alright, so we are here in the Cave of the Gi. Now, the first thing I should mention is last episode I had two save files at Gongaga, and what happened is I loaded the wrong save file, which means I loaded the wrong save file before I went to Gagaga, so I didn't have the Deathblow materia, I didn't have Titan, I didn't have anything, so or any of the stuff that you can get in Gongaga. So I reloaded the save, and I should have all the right materia and everything that I need now. I don't know why it's Chocobo Lure, just for lack of any other options. There we go. Anyway, let's start exploring. Now, to proceed, you have to enter one of these openings and break the rock open. And I know it's this one, but we'll have to get into a battle first. There we go. All right. Yeah. You'll see I have very little money, but I used pretty much all my cash to fully outfit my team, so I should be good. One thing I did want to do, though, there is an enemy skill that we can learn. Okay, so he has Manipulate. Alright. So I'll have to do that. An odd-shaped rock. Break that open. And that opens the path here. Oh, everyone here is a ghost of the Gi tribe, killed in a certain battle. A certain battle? The vengeful spirits of the Gi didn't disappear and couldn't return to the life stream. We still have far to go. Ho ho ho. Alright, let's go up here. Right, now this part you have to be careful, because you could get attacked. No, I was going to say something else. But anyway, we'll deal with these guys. I think I can manipulate these guys to get the attack I want. We'll find out. Ah, missed. Woo! Yeah, we know. You like to do that. Can I use laser on these things? It'd be so much easier if I could. Oh, not quite. Here we go, Death Sentence, except I did not want them to use it on Keatsif because he doesn't have any skill. But Death Sentence is the ability that you can use, or that you can learn, rather. I'm gonna heal up. Okay, they used it on Fire Main, that's good. Maybe you can't manipulate these things, I'm not sure if you can, because it just keeps missing every time. I might just take this one out because of Death Sentence, and like I'm sure there's going to be more opportunities for Cloud to learn it as well. But Death Sentence, as you can see, sets a 60-second timer on its target. Yeah, now I was saying you had to be careful here because there's this goop here, and if you run across it, you will slide. Like I'll show you here if I run, whee, and if you run this way into the wall, there are spikes that sap a lot of HP from your team, so you want to be careful. And we'll pick up the added effect materia. So this is support materia. I'll show you how this works. So I'll have to do a bit of arranging here. I'll swap these. So basically how added effect works is it adds the materia status to the equipped weapon or armor. So if I combine this with poison, for example, then what that means is when Fire Main attacks, there's a chance that he may inflict poison status on the enemies. And the same goes if I were to equip it in the armor slot, then he would have resistance against the poison status. So this is I like this material because it kind of gives a bit of an extra punch to your character's normal attacks. And see, I'll just slide across here. Yeah, so you had to be careful on this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna keep manipulating, but they're getting cloud anyway, so that's perfect. Woo! Okay. So, and now, of course, now manipulate works. Of course. Now that I've learned what I need to learn. Oh well, it's fine. Whoosh. Yeah, you don't need to use death sentence on all of us. There we go. Yeah, we're getting that gil back quickly anyway. I can just slide across here. That looked kind of weird. Okay, to go there, I need to come up here and get into another battle. I'm battling with these guys. Yeah, unfortunately the enemies here are a little tanky, not like super tanky, but they just don't go down in one hit. It's going to take 2 or 3 strikes to knock them down. Alright, and we'll come up here and go down here to get the other chest. And more of these guys. I'm going to use manipulate just to save on some MP. Oops, didn't mean to have him attack there, but I killed him anyway. Transform leveled up, that's good. Yeah, so now I can use mini or toad, so I'll probably swap that around with something. Let's see here, Ice 2, Bolt 2, Heal needs about 85, Life needs about a lot more than that. Let's see here. Well, Time is needs the least amount of AP to level up, so we might start working on that. I did not mean to remove everything. That's okay, it shall still be kind of saved here. Titan, or was it? Yeah, it was Titan. I had Fire All, I had HP Plus, I had Time, and then I had Manipulate and Sense. There we go. See, yeah. Probably want to keep Fire 2 with the all materia. And we get the black M phone, which I believe gives him an extra materia slot. Yeah. Gives him 1 extra materia slot here. What do we want here? Well, manipulate needs more. And come up here. Get that. Ether. Alright, let's use Cloud Summon here. Maybe take them out in one hit. I mean, I guess you can take the enemies out in one hit, but it's going to cost you a lot of MP. So that's kind of the payoff is, yeah, you can wipe them out easily, but you're going to have to use the big attacks. And if you use the big attacks too often, you will run out of MP before you clear the dungeon. As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. Even though the Gi outnumbered us, they could not attack through here because the passage is too narrow. Let's move on. Alright, now here you'll see there's 5 passageways, and each one leads to a certain another area here. I forget where does this one go? Does it lead over here? Yeah. That just connects there. And now when you touch this spider web, you get into a battle with this thing, this spider. This thing, yeah, it likes to use Sting Bomb, which is a very damaging attack. Thankfully, it does mean that you'll get your limit breaks. But this thing's nasty. You have to be careful, because if you're unprepared for this battle, it can take you by surprise and you can get a quick KO. Sting Bomb on. Keep Sith. Keep Sith. Oh, see, I got the poison on him. Nice. Fire Main is going to use Cure on everyone. See if I can death blow this guy. Dice. So this is his limit break. He rolls the dice, and whatever number he rolls is multiplied by 100. So that'll be 700 damage, which takes him out. Yeah, so those spiders can be tough, but you want to clear it out so you can get to that treasure chest up there. After we clear out some more guys here. Oh shoot, I should have targeted another enemy. Oh well, this will probably kill it, yep. Burn. Alright. So we get an X potion, which is a nice reward for a tough battle. Oh, we're back attack. I'm going to fire off Ramu here. Yeah, you've seen this before. I can fast forward past it. Yay! Yeah. Yeah, see, that's another reason I didn't worry about spending all my money, because I knew in this area I'd get it back quickly. Okay, so I'm not sure if this leads me anywhere. Is this a dead end? I think it is. And then we want to go up. Nope. Up through here. You can see there's another spider web up there, so you might just want to, take the time to prepare your team. I'm going to restore his 8 MP, rather, not HP MP. And actually, I'm going to do that for Fire Main as well, because Fire Main has my cure materia. I think, though, I'm going to try something, because I think he only uses Sting Bomb when you deal a certain amount of damage to him. So if I use kind of weaker attacks, I'm not sure if it's based on damage or like current damage you deal to him or total amount of damage. It might be total amount of damage because I just got Sting Bombed pretty bad there. Basically, you just need to be prepared for this battle. Not super difficult, but it is something that you want to be ready for. Okay. Climate Hazard should finish it now. Goodbye. Alright, now that I won that, I can come down here. It's times like this where that little here icon is very helpful. The fairy ring. So this thing is an accessory. I'll find it here. Poison and darkness it protects against. So it's better than just the star pendant, which only protects against one status ailment. It protects against 2 of them, which is really nice. And we're going to come up here. More you guys to deal with. I know it's MP expensive, but for like encounters like this where there's 5 targets, it is better just to use a big move and just clear out the whole enemy party at once. There's Titan's animation there. Now, in encounters where there's less targets, you can just take them out with conventional attacks, but... Alright, we got one more spider to deal with. Yeah, I know I'm using a lot of ethers here, but I'm trying to be careful that I don't run out of MP when I need it. So let's face our final spider here. Before I do anything else, I do have Big Guard. It's expensive, but it could help reduce the damage from Sting Bomb. See if I can poison him. There we go. Sting Bomb, yep. Sting Bomb. And hopefully this kills him. Oh, that was a really low roll. It did kill him in the end. There we go. Oh, no, not MP. I knew the MP was getting low. We'll use an ether and cure him. There we go. All right, and then there's a hidden passage here to pick up a turbo ether. This warrior went through the cave all alone, fighting attackers one after another. Grandpa, that warrior. Oh, we're almost there. All right, and let's go up through here. Whoop, did not mean to turn on ×3 there. What is this? Grandpa, is he... After death, the ghosts of the Gi, like stagnant air. This can't be. Such a silly face. Now this thing, as you can tell by the music, is a boss. However, there's a very easy way to kill this thing. I'm just going to wait for takeover to work. So basically what it does is its fire thing kind of does that. And then it will cast fire too, yeah. This thing is undead, so I believe when they're done casting their fire magic at me, that you can use a Phoenix down to kill this thing. It might miss, though. Oh, no, it worked. Death. So, easiest boss battle in this game. Just use a Phoenix down or an X potion if you don't want the Phoenix down to miss. And you instantly kill the boss, and you get Wiser Staff. Thank you, Cloud. Because of you, we survived. Nanaki, you have grown strong too. Oh yeah? Now I know it wasn't a mistake bringing you here. Come, I have something I want to show you, right over here. Yeah, we'll come, but I want to grab the gravity materia. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. This is the warrior who fought against the Gi. He kept them from taking even one step into Cosmo Canyon. But he was never able to return to town. Look, Nanaki, look at your father, at the warrior Seto. That's Seto? Seto continued to fight the Gi tribe here, to protect this canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body to stone, even after they all ran away, Seto continued to protect us, and he continues to protect us even now. Even now. You thought that he was a coward and ran away, but he alone risked his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. That is your father, Seto. That is Seto? Did Mother know? Oh, she knew. The two of them made me promise to keep this cave shut. They asked me to seal it myself and not to tell a soul. They said we should forget about this cave. Cloud, would you mind leaving the two of us alone? Sure. Nanaki, I want you to continue your journey with Cloud and the others. Grandpa? Listen, Nanaki. Cloud says they are trying to save the planet. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. For even if they stop every reactor on the planet, it's only going to postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, everything will perish. But, Nanaki, I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking if there was anything we could do, as part of the planet, something to help a planet already in misery. No matter what happens, isn't it important to try? Am I just wishing against fate? I am too old to do anything about it. This year I'll be 130. Ho ho ho! That is why, Nanaki, you must go with them, for my sake. Grandpa. I wanted to show you your real father before you left. I'm so glad that you came back while I was still alive to show you. Grandpa, don't talk like that. I don't want to think of life without you. Well, I've had a long life. Grandpa, you must live. I'll see to it. I'll see what's happening to the planet, and I'll come back to tell you. Nanaki. I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Seto. I'll come back a warrior true to that noble name, so please, Grandpa. That's Seto's... Seto. Father. The bug is fixed, so we can go now. Shall we get going? So this is it, Firemain. That's just the way it goes. You came in handy at times. Yeah. So we had, Keith Sith. I'm gonna bring in Tifa for the next part. This is like, eh. Alright, let's go here. And we go to leave. Wait for me! I'm coming too! Cloud, please look after Nanaki. What happened? I think I grew up a little. That's what happened. Alright, so that's basically that's it at Cosmo Canyon for now. I do like that little story arc, how Firemain or Nanaki learns about the true nature of his father and that he wasn't a coward. He actually did fight as a brave warrior to protect his home. So that's always heartwarming. Anyway, I'm going to save the game here. We're pretty much at time for this episode. As always, if you guys are enjoying the content, please feel free to leave a like on the videos or a comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys, and I will see you again soon.